honored to unveil the latest edition of the BT MPW magazine issue, which showcases the inspiring stories of the leading women who have made it to the coveted list this year. To unveil this edition, may I please call upon stage our chief guest, Mr. Ashish Kumar Chauhan, the MD and the CEO of NSE. Is he here? National Stock Exchange. Warm welcome to you, sir. May I please invite on stage Mr. Arun Puri, Chairman and Editor-in-Chief of India Today Group. Let me also welcome Ms. Kali Puri, Vice Chairperson and Executive Editor-in-Chief of India Today Group. To accompany them, Mr. Dinesh Bhatia, Group CEO, India Today Group, Siddharth Zorabi, Group Editor, Business Today, and Alok Nair, COO of Business Today, to also come up on stage, please. Time for the unveiling of our special edition.
One award winner linked to the next. How are we going to do this? So the first woman awarded will stay on with us to award the next, and so on and so forth. We hope that the circle of strength that we create today will continue way past this evening. We really have our work cut out for us as women, because only 6% of CEOs in India are women. We need to create that chain of empowerment where one woman hoists up another. Because you know what? Wouldn't you feel more comfortable if you knew that a woman had your back? I would, I know. Now, Now back to that mantra that in the corporate world, profit speaks the loudest. Yes, that's true. But the alchemy of women-led companies, I believe, is that they are the rare blend of soft power with hard numbers, and that's unbeatable. That's not me being biased towards women. Hard numbers show that the broader corporate universe has had modest uptick, but women-led companies have bucked the trend. And the one thing that they all credit that too is having agility, being nimble. And what does that entail? But having to balance contradictions. We are biologically wired to literally do that. Toughness with charm, multitasking with a single focus, family, home, and work, doing good with looking good, but this is really tough. I read this random post recently in the fountainhead of all knowledge, social media, and I say that with irony. It's so good, I'm going to paraphrase it with some of my own additions. Your mother's version of having it all was marriage, kids, and keeping the house spotless. Yours is all of the above, plus career, fitness, therapy, side hustle, self-care, spirituality, and a nervous system that's barely holding together. She was told to be quiet, you were told to speak up, but also stay soft, don't be bossy, look perfect, never age, and make it look easy. She fought for stability. You are fighting for identity. This isn't about who's stronger. It's about how much the game has changed. Same strength, just different battles. She lived in a world that celebrated sacrifice. You live in one that celebrates performance in a hyper-competitive marketplace. She was exhausted from doing too little for herself. You are exhausted from doing too much for everyone. The standards just multiplied, and you are still standing. It's not supposed to be easy to write an entire blueprint. And that is what you are all doing. So here at BT, we see you in loud, vibrant Technicolor, and we salute you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Kalipuri, for that very, very inspiring speech of yours. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment that we've all been waiting for the whole day. The Business Today Most Powerful Women in Business Awards. Launched in the year 2003, it has had a legacy of highlighting and celebrating the achievements of extraordinary women leaders across diverse industries. And these women truly stand out as beacons of excellence for both men and women. This year, the 22nd edition of the list, we are celebrating all the women leaders, including those who've actually made a mark even on a global stage as well. Before we kickstart the ceremony, let me invite on stage our chief guest, Mr. Ashish Kumar Chauhan, the MD and the CEO of National Stock Exchange of India, to please say a few words.
Shri Arun Puri, Sushri Kalipuri, Shri Dinesh Bhatia, Shri Siddharth Zarabi, members of the India Today family, distinguished women from the industry, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and a warm welcome to NSE. Let me begin by congratulating the India Today group on completing a glorious 50-year journey. What started as a 4-member startup in a small room grew into one of India's largest media conglomerates. What's truly remarkable is how India Today has evolved with times, embraced change, and yet continues to shape India's media landscape year after year. On behalf of NSE, I commend the entire India Today group family and wish you the very best for the next chapter. Here is to next 50. And congratulations to Business Today for the launch of most powerful women in business platform, an important national spotlight on women's leadership and achievement. When I look at today's theme flow, drivers of change, guardians of the future, trailblazers of finance, steering a disruptive era in IT, ambitions versus biology, and leading with purpose, it sends one clear message. Women in business are defining India's transformation. Now that all of you are here, I know some of you are listed. My friend Meera is listed, and Ravina is also listed, but I think all of you should list. See, one of the reasons of my offering this premise is the first time an award ceremony is happening here is that we need role models, boss. And not only in just magazines, but also come here, ring the bell, and make billions, right? So please come here and give wings to your dreams. And of course, share it with my shareholders. We have 12.2 crore investors across the length and breadth of the country, and they will fund you if you have an interesting story, right? So come tell your story here, and hopefully we will prosper together as a country. At NSE, we see this leadership reflected every day. NSE's registered investor base now span 99.85% of India's PIN codes. And now, 1/4 of our 12.2 crore investors are women, 25%. In last 10 years, from financial year 15 to now 26, 2.5 crore women out of 3 crore women have been last 10 years they have been added with a CAGR of 25%. We are widening access to, in financial year 25, NSE conducted 14,679 investors awareness program, and 1 in 5 were women specific, so that more women can invest with confidence and guard against frauds and mis-selling. This ties into a broader inclusion story of 56 crore Jan-Dhan accounts, 56% belong to women, and with female labor force participation rising from 23% in financial year 18 to now 42% in financial year 24. Women are shaping India's growth. For women in business, this matters deeply. Deeper market participation strengthens financial resilience and expands the ability to invest in growth, talent, and innovation. Leadership also shows up in governance. Women now hold roughly 1/5 of all board seats across all listed companies, many as independent directors, strengthening oversight and long-term decision-making. Equally powerful is the rise of women entrepreneurs. Women led about 1.6 crore businesses in India now, and this can further grow substantially with capital access, mentoring, and market linkages. At its core, NSE connects enterprises with capital, channelizing savings into productive investments. Today, we have more than 2,900 listed companies, including 700 SME companies, an important pathway for women-led growing enterprises to raise capital, build credibility, and scale sustainability. Mahatma Gandhi reminded us that a nation's strength is reflected in the dignity and status of its women. If India is to become Viksit Bharat and a global economic powerhouse, women-led and women-managed businesses will be one of its strongest engines. From Rani Lakshmibai to Savitribai Phule to Anandibai Joshi to Kalpana Chawla and to leaders like Kalipuri, Ananya Birla, India's story is filled with women who did not just break glass ceilings, they built new blueprints. And those blueprints are not only on the stage, they are right here in this hall among the many accomplished women in the audience. Even as we celebrate leaders in boardrooms and businesses, we acknowledge the silent builders of the nation, women who serve every day as doctors, soldiers, pilots, farmers, street vendors, factory workers, locomotive pilots, home business owners, and as homemakers, caregivers, mothers, sisters, and grandmothers. Their contribution may not always show up in balance sheets, but it builds families, values, and society itself. In a few moments, we will honor outstanding women leaders through these awards. Your achievements are signals to the market and to society of what is possible when women lead. Let us applaud success and renew our commitment to an India where every girl can aspire, every woman can participate fully, and every family, and therefore the nation, can prosper. And let us commit aspiring business to faster access to capital, stronger networks, fairer opportunity, and more women in leadership roles across every sector. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Devina ma'am. Vivaji, we request you to stay back on the stage.
I was telling Ashish that I have rung the bell on this very stage.
And several others who is now inviting to come up on this stage as well. Ladies and gentlemen, for the next award, please put your hands together for Ms. Pallavi Shroff, the Managing Partner for Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas and Company, for making applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Preeti Rathi Gupta.
Ashish, coming here again to ring the bell soon.
The next award goes to Ms. Amisha Vora, the CMD of PL Capital, for the transition of a legacy broking business into a future-ready wealth and investment powerhouse with AI forming a key part. Warm welcome to you, Ms. Amisha Vora, and many, many congratulations. Industry with a focus on innovation, digital transformation and business development. Many, many congratulations to you, Brahmani. Thank you, Ramaji. Brahmani, please stay on the stage. Our next award goes to Amira Shah, Executive Chairperson of Metropolis Healthcare, for building a doctor-led practice into a diagnostic chain with scale across India and significant presence also in Africa. Huge round of applause for Amira Shah. Huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Nandita Sinha, CEO of Myntra. Thank you so much, Priyanka. Nandita ji, please stay on the stage. For the next award, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Geetika Mehta, the MD of Nivea India, for running a successful skin and personal care business in a complex Indian terrain while making the organization digital ready. Many congratulations to Ms. Bhuvneshwari. Thank you, Ananya ji. For the next award, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Geeta Singh Rathore, the DG of National Sample Survey, Government of India, for the significant work done on socio-economic surveys across India that are crucial to assess the impact of policies and development. Huge round of applause. satisfaction. Diksha Suri. Thank you so much, Vinita ji. The next award, ladies and gentlemen, goes to Ipshita Dasgupta, the Senior Vice President and MD of HP India, in recognition of her running a large tech business that covers India, Bangladesh and even Pakistan. The plan is to double down on the opportunity here. Many congratulations to you, Ipshita. electric vehicles and a presence across 2- and 3-wheelers with a thrust on Make in India. Warm round. Ms. Sindhu Gangadharan, the MD of SAP Labs, gentlemen, goes to Kaku Nakati, the chairperson of India BOFA Securities. In recognition of the work done in global banking, markets, corporate banking, and making India a strategic base for various businesses. Kaku Nakati, chairperson of India BOFA Securities. A resounding applause, ladies and gentlemen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for that iconic moment, may I request all the awardees of tonight to come up on stage? Absolutely, Kakuji wants to say something.
Just in line with everyone saying, I must say, with Ashish here and with all, I've got many companies to list here. I'm here for you all to help you get here.
Let me call all the awardees. Please bring your awards for that iconic photograph. Do bring in all your trophies right here. Please do join us for dinner and networking next. Thank you so much. You've been a fabulous audience.